Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome to Alex Builds. Today we've got stage 26 of Hero Collectors Build Your Own Ghostbusters Ecto 1. So stage 26, we're going to be doing the control box, the battery and the oil reservoir in this one. Let me show you the parts that we get. So these are the parts we get here. As you can see, we've got our battery here and some other little parts in there. We'll get them out in a moment. But yeah, so we go to this page here. We're doing the control box, the battery and oil reservoir. So we're going to be bringing back the assembly of the radiator that we've had. Then we're going to be fitting the control box, adding the battery and the oil reservoir onto there. Then we're going to be adding that to our main assembly and fitting some pipes and some little pieces until we've got something that looks a little like that at the end. And of course this is the final one of this delivery, and you get other bits in this magazine, bits about Bill Murray, the bathtub monster, some concept art, your Ecto 101, and of course what's coming up in the next delivery, which we already have. I would have had this stage out last week, but well, I was finishing off the Enterprise, getting that done because it was hard to work with all these different part works and all these different models that I've been building, and it's been taking up all the work area. So I wanted to get that finished and get it up on the shelf so it was out of the way. Now I can continue and get back on with the Ecto 1. So let's get these parts open and start building. So we have our parts out of the packaging, and these are the two parts we're going to start off with. So this is going to be the control box. This is the top of the control box and the bottom here, and as you can see it's got the parts where we're going to need to fit in this to the actual radiator assembly. We do get IP, DP, EM, DM and EP screws with this build. So with this one we're going to be putting this together just like that, and then we're going to be putting two DP screws in the back. So this is the first one going in, and now the second one. Just like that. There's your two DP screws, and that's your control box. Now we're going to bring back the assembly that we had last time, which is this one here, and this is going to be attaching onto this. So you want this with the radiator at the front, and this is going to attach to the back. So the opposite side just here is where we're going to be going. I believe there's going to be two, is it this side or this side? I think it's this side actually. This is going to go radiator this way. Yes, so it's this side. On the, if you have these two longer pieces sticking out and this silver piece at the front, you want to go to the left just here. So this is going to go onto here. There's a location pin to help us get that in the right place. And we've got two screw points just here, this side here, and this one's to be IP screws this time. So let's get our first IP screw in. This will help hold it into place for us. It's the first one, and the second one in a hole just next to that. I'll show you in a sec where they are at a better angle. Just there, just like that. So you should have your two screws from your control box facing down, and just like that. So now we're going to start assembling the battery and getting that on. So this is the battery here. As you can see, it's got all the links, terminals and everything on there, and we've got the housing for it. So this is what's going to be attached onto the actual car itself with the battery sitting on it. So we need to attach this onto here, and this is again DP screws in the bottom here. So let's get the two DM screws in here, DP screws, sorry. That's the first one in, and now the second one. You're so used to saying M with this because it's been a lot of metal with this car so far. Just like that. So now I'm bringing back in this part. We've got this side here. This is where our battery's going to be going. We've got 4 holes here. So these two in the middle here are our location points, and these two at the bottom are screw holes, and so is this one here, and they're going to be secured on with IP screws. So all we do is we locate the two pins in, just like that, and then we can turn it over, and there's our 3 screw points here, here and here, and these want to be IP screws. So I'm going to put the middle one in first, just like that. And then we've just got the 2 outer ones to do. These are all eyepiece screws, so I'm going to do the one next to it. And the last one just in this hole here. Just like that. So we've got our 3 screw points there, and our battery is now attached behind our radiator bracket. So now let's make the oil reservoir. You're going to need this box piece here with a hole in the top and a little oil cap. We're going to screw the oil cap on top of here. That's going to fit just in there like that, and then an eyepiece screw is going to go down here, and there's a little hole just down the bottom side, just there. That's the hole we're going to be screwing it into. Let's take our eyepiece screw, screw it down. You need to apply a bit of pressure because this is just going to keep spinning. So we're going to hold this and screw it down. Just like that. So we've got oil written on the side, just here, of our oil reservoir. So now we're going to put the bottom of our reservoir on. That's just going to go on like that. It is angled, just like that. So you can only really put it on one way. And you want the bracket coming off to this side. And then just the 1 DP screw straight down the middle of this hole here. Just like that. And now we're going to be attaching this part and this part to our actual car itself. So now we've got our car in, and just down here there's 2 points just here. That's where we're going to be fitting our oil reservoir with these 2 points here. So we can just pop that on top of there, and it should sit nice and flush just like that. Then 2 DM screws will secure this down. So let's put the first one in. And now the second one just in this back hole here. And there you go. That's our oil reservoir all attached onto there. So now we're going to be working in this area here. We've got a black pipe here and here. They're going to correspond with the 2 holes we've got on our radiator, and that's what it's going to plug into. So this bottom one here can be a bit fiddly to get in, so we're going to try and fiddle this in first. Just like that, just here. So now that we've got this in place, we're going to be putting 2 screws, one either side here. There's a little hole just on the side here, and that's going to be EM screw straight through the side. So I'm going to get the first one in, and then we'll do the other side. Okay, so that's the first one in. Now we're going to do the opposite side. So I'm just going to spin it round so I can see better. I understand that this is not probably the best angle to show you. Just like that. Now that's attached onto there. Now we're going to take this pipe that's just here, and that's going to plug into this side of this little bit here. So we can take this and turn it around and plug it onto here. So it goes all the way down, just like that. We've got this cable attached to here. So now we're going to need this little tiny piece here. And what we're going to do with this is going to go onto here. So we've got a location pin and a hole and a screw hole on here, and you want an EP screw for this one. So I'm going to have my EP screw ready because I can see me dropping this straight down, and with the peg piece facing forward, if we can get this onto here, I'll show you in a sec. Let's get this started screwing in so I don't drop it. You want the peg piece facing forward because we're going to be connecting a pipe onto there in a second, just like that. So now with this, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be connecting some parts to the battery. So we've got these 2 points here, and these are the battery terminals, and all we're going to be doing is taking the 2 pipes that we've had, and we're going to be plugging them into the nipple on the actual battery terminal. So give it a little shove just down on there. So there's one, and we're going to do exactly the same with the other one. Make sure it goes on the smaller nipple because you've got a location part on the other side as well. So push that in just like that. Now you should have these 2 cables here. So this does have like a key notch on there and a notch on here as well. So we're going to plug this one into here, the one we just done, and it's going to slide onto there. And now we can take this and locate it into this side here, just like that. If it is a bit loose, you can always put a little touch of glue just underneath this terminal, and that will hold it in. And we're going to do exactly the same with the opposite side. We're going to connect this up first. This is going to go onto the other side of this little box, so we can push that onto there. Just like that. And then the other battery terminal is going to get plugged into here. So it's going straight over and straight into there. Just like that. And that is this issue complete. We've got our battery box, terminals all plugged in. We've got a radiator fitted to our Ecto 1. So as I said at the beginning, this is the end of this month's delivery, and this is what we've got coming up next. I do have this one here, and we'll be continuing this build tomorrow with this one. Which, if we get rid of this book, we've got this one here. So if we open it up, I'll show you what we've got coming. So we've got these parts coming. We're going to be fitting some exhaust pipes, some more exhaust pipes, and it looks like we're doing a rear brake drum as well. So that's it, guys. That's stage 26 all complete, and tomorrow, as I said, we're going to do stage 27 tomorrow. So join me then. If you like this video, please leave a like down below, and if you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Bye bye.